Hi my dear students, today we are going to talk about unit 5. Okay, let's see. In multiplication we know that we have tables and we have multiplication operation. Okay, in multiplication, if we have 8 times 2 equals 16, we know that 8 is a factor and 2 is a factor and 16 is a product. Okay, the answer of multiplication is product. The answer of addition is sum. The answer of subtraction is difference. The answer of division is quotient. Never forget this word, it's very important. 8 times 2 equals 16, so the two numbers which you multiplied by together, we called it factors. We call them factors. Okay, so we can represent it in words like 16 is 8 times greater than 2. We can represent it like this in words. If I want to represent it in words, we can represent as we called 16, the product is 8 times greater than 2. Okay, 8 times greater than 2. Or if I want to start with 2, okay, we can represent it in another form. 16 is I will start with 2. Yes, 2 times greater than 8. Yes, 16 is 2 times greater than 8. Complete. 4 times 9 equals 36 means lesson 36 is, yes, 4 times greater than 9. Okay, or yes, start with 9. 9 times greater than 4. 2 times 6 equals 12 means, yes, 2 times greater than 6, or 6 times greater than 2. Tab diagram. Okay, if we have 12 is 2 times 6, how can we draw it by tab diagram? Okay, let's draw a small rectangle and write inside it 6. 2 times 6 means 6 repeated how many times? Yes, 6 repeated 2 times. Okay, so if I want to write 6, if I want to write 6, so I'll repeat it how many times? 2. So we are going to draw 2 rectangles, 6 and 6, and the answer is 12. Okay, 15 is 3 times greater than 5. Okay, here if I write 5, it means I'll draw how many rectangles? Yes, 3 times. But if I write 3, I'll draw how many rectangles? Yes, 5 rectangles. Let's draw 3 rectangles with 5, so the answer will be 50. Okay, let's see this. 10 repeating how many times? 6 times. So here we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 60 is 6 times. Why we start with 6? Because 6 is repetition. 60 is 6 times greater than 10. Creating multiplicative comparison equation. Okay, let's see. If we set 5 times 6 equal x, it means x is 5 times greater than 6, or 6 times greater than 5. So we can represent it like this. 5 times 6 equal x. We can said that the number x, or a number x, is 5 times greater than 6. If we have 3 times 6 equal y, so it means a number y is, yes, 3 times greater than 6, or 6 times greater than 3. Same. 4 times z equal 20. Here it will be, yes, 20 is 4 times as many as number z. We use as many as number z, as many as when we have missing in factors. Okay, so 20 is 4 times as many as number z. Again, 20 is 4 times, here, as many as number z. But in this, when we have missing in factor, we said that a number is 3 times greater than 6. Okay, but if we have missing in factors, we can represent like this: as many as. Never forget. n times 10 equal 50. Okay, let's see. يبقى 50 is 10 times as many as number n. Again, 50 is 10 times as many as number n. Okay. Form multiplication equation to represent each of the following. A number is 5 times greater than 3. Okay, so let's represent it by any letter. A number, we can call it x, y, z, m, n, anything. Okay, so it will be x equal 5 times 3. A number is 3 times greater than 7. Okay, let's represent the number by y. So y equal 3 times 7. A number is 6 times greater than 8. Represent a number by z, so it will be z equal 6 times 8. 60 is 10 times as great as a number, or as many as number. So we are going to write 60 equal 10 times any letter, m, n, y, anything. Okay, 35 is 7 times as many as number. The same, 35 equal 7 times any letter, n. Mona has 12 candies, which equals 6 times as many as a number of candies with Ahmed. How many candies does Ahmed have? Okay, let's represent it by equation. 12 candies, 12 equal, yes, 6 times a number. 12 equals 6 times a number. We don't know this number, so represented by letter n مثلا. 12 equals 6 times n. So n equal 2. We know that 6 times 2 equal 12. So n equal 2. So Ahmed has 2 candies. Find the value of an unknown number. 2 times m equal 8. If we have multiplication, we will convert it into divide, okay, to get the answer. So 8 divided 2 equal 4. So m equal 8 divided 2 equal 4. Or looking for a number which multiplied by 2 to get 8. The same, but you must know the opposite equation, okay? 3 times n equal 12. So if we have multiplication, we will convert it into divide. So it will be 12 divided 3 equal 4. 6x equal 60. 6x means 6 times x. 6x means 6 times x equal 60. So x equal 60 divided 6 equal 10. 10m equal 80. So means 10 times m equal 80. So m equal, yes, 80 divided 10 equal 8. Form a multiplication equation, then find the value of unknown. Form a multiplication equation, then find the value of unknown. Let's see. A number is 4 times 8. A number, we can represent it by any letter. X equal 4 times 8. So x equal, yes, 32. A number is 5 times greater than 10. So let's represent y equal 5 times 10. It will be 50. 30 is 10 times as great as a number. So 30 equal 10 times m. So m equal 30 divided 10 equal 3. 49 is 7 times as many as a number. 49 equal 7 times n. It means n equal 49 divided 7 equal 7. Commutative property of multiplication. Do you remember we talked before about commutative property in addition? And we said that in commutative property, if we have 2 plus 3, it means 2 plus 3 equal 5, and the 3 plus 2 equal 5. So the commutative never changes the answer. The order is a change, but the answer never change. Okay, the same in multiplication. 2 times 3 equals 6, and 3 times 2 equals 6. So 2 times 3 equals 3 times 2. This is the commutative property. Complete. 5 times 6 equals 6 times, yes, 5. 6 times 3 equal, yes, 3 times 6. M times 5 equal 5 times, yes, m equal 10. And m equal 10 divided 5 equal 2. So I had 18 pens, and she wanted to put them in 2 equal groups. Then each group has, yes, 18. She will put it into 2 groups. If I divide 18 into 2 groups, each group has, yes, 9 pens. Because 2 times 9 equal, yes, 9 times 2 equals 18. Pattern of multiplying by tens. 5 ones equal 5 times 1, because ones has 1. 5 times 1 equal 5. 5 tens equal, yes, 5 times 10 equal 50. 500 equal 5 times 100 equal 500. 5,000 is 5 times 1,000 equal 5,000. Complete. 45 ones. 45 ones. Yes, without zeros, so we will put 45. 36 tens. 36 tens means tens has 1 0, so it will be 360. 480 times 10. 480 times 10. We will kick zeros out, so we have 2 zeros. It will be 4,800. 480 hundreds equal how many thousand? Okay, how many zeros in hundreds? 2. How many zeros in thousand? 3. Crosses zeros from this side with the 3 zeros in this side, so the remainder number is 48. 100 tens equal how many hundreds? 100 tens. We know that tens has 1 0, and hundreds how many zeros? Cross the 2 zeros from this side with 2 zeros from this side. The remainder is 10. Maram had LE 200. Her sister Maha has 4 times what she has. How much money does Maha have? Okay, Maram had LE 200. Her sister Maha has 4 times what she has of what she has. Okay, so Maha has 200 times 4. 200 times 4 equals 800. May bought 6 jars of candies. If each jar contains 40 candies, how many candies are there? Okay, let's see. she has 6 jars. Each one has 40, so it will be 6 times 40. Kick zeros out. Then 6 times 4 equal to 24. It will be 240 candles. Associative property. We talked before about associative property in addition. Let's see the same in multiplication. If we have 3 times 2 times 5, we have two methods in associative property to solve this problem. Let's see the first one. We can group 3 times 2 times 5 and find the answer of 3 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6, then multiply by 5, it will be 30. Another way, we can group 2 and 5, so it will be 3 times 2 times 5. 3 times 10, 2 times 5 equal 10, so it will be 3 times 10 equal 30. So the associative property in multiplication and in addition never changes the answer. Use two ways to calculate each of the following using the associative property in multiplication. 2 times 4 times 5. Okay, let's group first method or first way. Let's group the first two numbers. Okay, 2 times 4 times 5. 2 times 4 equal 8. 8 times 5 equal 40. Okay, the second method. Let's group the second and third number. It will be 2 times 4 times 5. Okay, it will be 2 times 4 times 5 equal 20. It will be 2 times 20 equal 40. Kamal has 6 cages of birds. Each of 5 birds, how many legs do they all have? Okay, we know that each bird has 2 legs. So Kamal has 6 cages. Each cage has 5 birds, so it will be 6 times 5, and each bird has 2 legs. So it will be 6 times 5 times 2. Let's use the associative property. We can group 6 times 5 times 2. It will be 30 times 2 equals 60. Mariam buys 2 packets of water daily. Each packet has 4 bottles. How many bottles does he buy weekly? Okay, weekly we know that we have 7 days per week, right? So he has 2 packets daily. So, and 2 packets has 4 bottles. So it will be 2 times 4 times 7. Let's use the associative property. 2 times 4, group 2 times 4 times 7. It will be 8 times 7 equal 56. Applying pattern in multiplication. 40 times 3, we know that. We can decompose 40 as, yes, 4 times 10 times 3. Okay, let's use the associative. This is the decomposing property. This is decomposing. We decompose 40 into 4 times 10. Here, this is the different mean of decomposing. We can represent 40 as 4 times 10. Okay, 4 times 10 times the third number. Then use the commutative to put the two numbers beside each other. We will use commutative. So put 4 times 3 times 10. This is the commutative because we replace we change the places. Okay, group 4 times 3, then multiply by 10. This is, yes, if we make group, it means we have associative property. It will be 12 times 10 equal 120. Use the decomposing strategy and associative property to solve. Okay, 700 times 6. Okay, if I want to decompose 700, it will be 7 times 100, right? Times 6. This is decomposing property. Then replace or change the places. Put the numbers beside each other. 7 times 6 times 100. This is commutative. Bravo. Okay, group 7 times 6. times 100, it will be 42 times 100 equal 4200, and this is the associative property. If we make group, it means associative property. Thank you.